you need an attitude adjustment. Deputy Laura, could you do me a favor? Could you place the handcuffs on him, please? He has shown zero to very minimal effort regarding his probation. The report tells me you are doing nothing. Zero. Nada. You're looking at doing 10 years in prison. All right. Do you want to go to prison? How old are you?
20 years old.
All right. You're 20. You're going to have to start doing better. Do you have children?
Yes, sir.
Well, it sounds like a tough situation with multiple factors involved. While individuals are ultimately responsible for their actions, their upbringing can definitely influence their choices. It's hard to say whether the blame falls more on him or on the people who raised him, as both play a role in shaping his behavior. It seems like addressing the underlying issues and providing support could be crucial for his future. What are your thoughts on what could be done to help someone like this?
Hello. How are you doing today?
Good evening.
Oh, I'm doing great. Why do you think you're here?
Concern or criminal positive.
All right. And what else?
That should be it.
Well, let me just tell you the report I'm receiving on you. This is what the probation officer is saying to me about you. And how old are you?
20.
All right, you're 20. Since obtaining the probationer's case, when they say probationer, they're talking about you. He has shown zero to very minimal effort regarding his probation. The probationer has had issues reporting on time, reporting for field visits, testing positive for cocaine and meth, and enrolling or providing proof of employment for any remaining court order programs. The probationer and I have had several discussions regarding his actions and how or what we can do to get back on track, really stressing the small actions, such as simply calling this probation officer within 24 hours after an attempted field visit, or taking accountability for his action. The probation appears to continue to struggle to grasp the severity of his circumstances and what he can do to grow and move forward with his life, and the lessons he can learn on his probation path. That's the report that I have on you. The report tells me you are doing nothing. Zero. Nada. Why are you doing nothing on this probation in this court other than using drugs?
I have attended two of the 4 classes, and we had.
No, they say you don't even call in.
Calling in to come for a field visit?
Yeah, they say you're not doing the simplest of things. And what I can tell you is you've had 3 motions to revoke in this court. So and I know that each time you came before me, I told you that you're looking at up to 10 years in the prison. Deputy Laura, could you do me a favor? Could you place the handcuffs on him, please? Each time you come before me, I know I told you you're looking at doing 10 years in prison. Obviously, your mother is not laying down the law with you at home. They say that you keep saying that you work with your mom, but you don't provide any proof. I can tell you right now, I'm not going to allow you to work with your mom because I don't know if your mom is actually having you work with her. So you're going to ISF, and the reason why I'm sending you to ISF is because you need an attitude adjustment. You understand? Now, if you don't want to sign to go to ISF, you don't have to sign for it. What will end up happening is a motion to revoke will be filed. So which would you prefer?
Your
All right. So he wants to go to ISF, and if you could put him in ISF cognitive.
Your Honor, so we, the recommendation was for local ISF.
Okay.
He did complete the state ISF. Are you?
Well, the recommendation is local. We can go with the local.
Okay.
Has he been drug tested?
He's on a drug patch, Your Honor.
All right. So you're going to go to local ISF. This is the last time we're going to have this conversation with you following rules. Obviously, your mom is not laying down the law with you. So you're not going to be allowed to work with your mom. You're going to have to get a job with a different employer Because if you get a job with a different employer, that employer, if you don't report, they're not going to pay you. They're not going to call the court and say, oh yeah, he reported for work if you did not. Do you understand?
Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right. Do you want to go to prison?
No, Your Honor.
All right. If you want to go to prison, I will get an attorney appointed to you, and you go to prison, and I'll send you to prison. How old are you?
21 years old.
All right, you're 20. You're going to have to start doing better. Do you have children?
No.
That's a good thing. Probation. This is serious, and I hope I'm getting your attention because we're not going to have a conversation again where you're not doing anything. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, is there anything else you need to be successful on this probation?
No, it shouldn't be.
All right. Do not come back here again where you are not doing anything. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
I keep an open mind on everything, but we are not going to have any more compliance hearings with you. If I get a report and it appears that everything is in order, a motion to revoke is going to be filed. When a motion to revoke is filed, what ends up happening is a warrant is issued for your arrest, and you will be picked up wherever you may be. You could be at the grocery store in the middle of checking out or have already checked out. You know what's going to happen? Those groceries are going to be put to the side, and they're going to take you to jail. If you are at home, they're going to pick you up and take you to jail. If you're in the middle of watching the movie and you're at the part where they're about to solve everything, guess what? If they pick you up during that time, you're going to miss what happens. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
In this court, probation is serious. In this court, communication is key. And probation officers know that I like for them to communicate with people. And that's why they put in here that they've had several discussions with you regarding your actions. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
It sounds like you have a strong feelings about the judge's decision for this particular case. It's understandable to feel frustrated when it seems like someone might not take a second chance seriously, especially after previous opportunities. The goal of these intermediate sanction facilities is to provide a structured environment with counseling to try and help individuals change their behavior. However, as you mentioned, the effectiveness depends heavily on whether the person actually takes the opportunity to make a change. It sounds like you have a lot of concerns about this particular situation. Let's discuss the next case whenever you're ready.
Are you Celine Briard? Are you Celine Briard? How do you pronounce your last name?
Briard.
I was doing great. I was doing great. All right. So how many children do you have? So how many children do you have? Excuse me. You all in this area, probation. You all are blocking probation. She cannot hear. She cannot see.
I have 3 children.
All right. How old are your 3 other children? How old are your 3 other children?
2, 3, and 5 months. 2, 3, and 5 months.
And where are they?
They're with
They're
with their grandmother.
So how long have they been with their grandmother? How long have they been with their grandmother?
A couple of months, Judge. A couple of months, Judge.
Why?
I just had some. Thought it was best going on. Thought it was best for my mother-in-law has custody of my kids.
Why does she have custody? Why does she have custody?
Because I had.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to speak up. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to speak up.
I had a CPS case going on because my son got out of the apartment when everybody was sleeping early in the morning.
Is this the 5-month-old? Is this the 5-month-old?
No, ma'am. They're 2, 3-year-old.
Okay, so you have a CPS case.
It's currently about to be.
Oh, it's about to be closed.
Yes,
Oh, it's about to be closed. If it's about to be closed, and your attorney does CPS work, right? So tell her what that means, counselor.
What happened was it turned out to be a safety plan investigation. In which I met the safety placement. Verified everything. She verified everything.
So
everything pans out. She knows it will be closed. If not, it could go legal.
So, and the reason why they do the safety plan means exactly what it means. Exactly what it says. Safety plan. So what's your drug of choice?
I don't do any. My was using methamphetamine, but I've been sober for quite a long time.
How often were you using meth?
Maybe like every week, maybe every week, every other week. It just depends.
When's the last time you used meth?
like
All
4
right,
months.
so that's
All
probably
right,
why.
so
That's probably why
CPS was involved.
CPS was involved. When's the last time you had employment? When's the last time you had employment?
I was right before I
Doing
was
what?
arrested. I was doing
Doing
home
what?
home health care and working for a hotel different desk.
All right, I can tell you right now. I don't
All right,
allow
I can tell
people
you
on
right now, I
probation
don't allow
here to be
people on
home
probation
health care
here to be home
providers.
healthcare providers.
How far did you go in school? How far did you go in school?
See, and this is
This is nothing about you.
and this
but
is
my
nothing about
problem
you.
with home
But this is
healthcare
my problem with
providers.
home healthcare
Home healthcare
providers.
providing
Home
is turning
healthcare providing
into
is turning into
West telemarketing.
West telemarketing.
They don't do background checks.
They don't
They're
do
just letting
background checks. They're
anybody
just
come
letting
in.
anybody
And
come in.
maybe I'm wrong for
And
saying
maybe
this.
I'm wrong
but
for
they're
saying
trying,
this.
They're looking at
but
the
they're
bottom
trying.
line,
They're looking
the
at the
dollar
bottom
line.
line, the
So,
dollar line. So
I'm being told that
I'm
they're
being
letting
told
somebody with
that
an
they're letting
eighth grade
somebody with an
education,
eighth grade education,
who has meth issues,
who has meth
who has three
issues,
children that she
who has
doesn't
three
even have
children that
custody
she doesn't
for
even
them,
have custody
work as a
for
home
them,
health care
work
provider.
as a home health care provider.
Thank you, home health.
Thank you, home health
provider people.
provider
So that is why
people.
I don't let
So
people
that is why I
work
don't
as
let
home
people
healthcare provider.
work as home
Now,
health
maybe
care
once you
provider.
get your life
Now, maybe
together,
once you get your life together,
maybe that will be a good fit for
maybe
you.
that will
but
be
I'm
a
not
good
gonna
fit
allow
for you.
that.
But I'm not going to
So
allow
why
that.
do you only have your
So
eighth
why
grade
do you only have your
education?
eighth grade education?
I just never furthered
I am in
education.
but I am in
just before I got arrested.
Just before I got arrested was
GD books from libraries.
GD books from libraries. I am trying to pursue
Okay.
my GD.
So what are you
Okay.
planning on doing?
So what
with
are
your
you
rest of
planning on
your
doing
life?
with your
What are
rest of
hopes,
your life? What are your
dreams?
hopes, your dreams?
Well, after my GD, I want to be
Get my GD, I want to be
a cosmetologist. So.
Okay. Hey, that's
Okay.
doable.
Hey, that's doable.
But I will tell you this.
But I will tell you this.
Anything that requires a
Anything
license,
that requires a license,
when you have
convictions,
before you start spending all that
before
money
you start
to do
spending
it,
all that
you
money
need
to do
find
it,
out from the
you need
state
to
wherever
find
you're
out
going
from
to
the
be
state
licensed,
wherever you're going to be
if that's going to be a
licensed,
hindrance
if
to
that's
you.
going to be a hindrance
Not
to you.
saying that it will stop
Not saying that it will
but it
stop
may
you, but it
cause
may
complications.
cause complications.
All right, counsel, is there
All right,
anything else?
counsel, is there anything else?
All right, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
what the court is
All
going
right,
to do.
this is what the court is going to do.
The court is going to sentence you to
The court
2
is going to
years
sentence you to 2 years
in the state jail facility,
in the state jail
suspended
facility,
and probated for 4
suspended and
years.
probated for 4 years.
Well, it's definitely a difficult situation with a lot of stake. Probation offers a chance for the individual to try and turn their life around, especially if they are committed to staying clean. However, the risk of relapse is always present, and the consequences can be very severe, particularly when children are involved. It's a difficult balance between providing an opportunity for rehabilitation and ensuring the safety of the child. The judge's decision reflects the seriousness of the situation while still allowing a path for the individual to demonstrate they can change. It's a situation that highlights the complex interplay between personal responsibility and the need for protect
All
vulnerable
right, is there anything
individuals.
else you need
All
from
right,
the court
is there
in order to
anything
be
else you need
successful?
from the court in order to be successful?
Judge, she'd like to know, for how long she would be waiting, for that tax evaluation since you ordered it in custody.
Up to 2 weeks. Up to 2 weeks. All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled trial
All right, I'm
court
going to show you what's
certification of
entitled trial
defendant's
court
rights to
certification
appeal.
of defendant's
Did you
rights
review
to
that with
appeal.
your attorney?
Did you review that with your
and did you
attorney?
sign
Did
it?
you understand it? And
All
did
right,
you
because
sign
this
it?
is a plea bargaining
All right,
agreement,
because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea
because you
bargaining
waive your
agreement.
right to appeal, you do not
Because you
have the
waive your
court's
right to
permission
appeal, you do not
appeal.
have the court's
Because
permission
this is
to
a felony
appeal.
conviction, you're
Because
not
this is
allowed
a
to
felony
own or
conviction,
possess
you're not
any
allowed
weapons
to
or
own or
ammunition.
possess any
If you have a
weapons or
question over what a
ammunition.
weapon
If
or
you have a
ammunition
question
is,
over
you
what a
need to speak
weapon
to
or
an attorney.
ammunition
Do you
is, you need to
understand?
speak to an attorney.
All
Do you
right, so
understand?
here's the thing.
All right, so here's the
Those
thing.
3 children,
Those
those are
3
your
children,
It's not the
those are your
grandparents'
children.
child. The
It's not the
grandparents are just
grandparents'
supposed to be
child. The grandparents are just supposed to be grandparents to children. They're not supposed to be
more children,
raising
which is
more
raising
children,
your children.
which is
You
raising your
cannot have
children.
children and then
You
tell
cannot
them
have
to go to
children and
Travis
then tell
Park and
them
say
to
you're
go
on
to
your own.
Travis Park and say
And
you're
there
on
is
your
no
own.
reason a child
And there is
should
no
be able
reason
to
a
get out of your
child
house
should be able to
and
get
you
out
not
of
know
your
about
house
it and they're
and
that
you not
age.
know about it and they're
So
that
many
age.
things could have happened to your
So many
child when
things
they
could
got
have
out of the
happened to
house.
your child
Could have
when
been
they
hit
got out
by
of
a
the house.
car.
Could have
And
been
guess
hit by a
what?
car.
People can't
And
see
guess what?
children
People
that
can't
age
see
because they're
children
tiny
that
and they're
age
small.
because they're tiny and they're
Somebody
small.
could have picked them up.
Somebody could have picked them up.
And guess what? There's a reason we
And
have
guess what? There's a reason we
indecency with a
have
child
indecency with a
cases
child
in this court.
Cases
Anything
in
could
this
have
court.
happened to your child.
Anything could have
And when
happened
you're
to your
using
child.
drugs
And when you're
and
using
you're pregnant,
drugs,
whatever
and you're pregnant,
you're using, your
whatever
child is using
you're
too.
using, your
So if
child
you
is
don't
using
think
too.
a
So
baby
if you
should
don't
be smoking
think
a cigarette,
a baby should
you
be
shouldn't be
smoking a
smoking a
cigarette,
cigarette, 'cause
you
guess
shouldn't be
what?
smoking a
When you're
cigarette.
carrying a
Because
child
guess
and you're
what?
smoking
When
a
you're carrying a
cigarette,
child
your
and you're
baby's
smoking a cigarette,
smoking a cigarette.
your baby's
If If you don't think a child should be doing alcohol, if you don't think a child should be doing alcohol, your baby's drinking alcohol. When you're drinking alcohol, your baby's drinking alcohol. You're going to have to start making better choices.
Yes, ma'am.
You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
It sounds like you feel strongly about the situation with the mother and her actions in court. It's understandable that you found the smiling and laughing troubling, especially when the child's safety is involved. You're raising valid points about the responsibility of parents and the impact of substance use on childcare. It's a difficult situation, and it's clear that you have strong feelings about parental responsibility and child protection. It sounds like you'll be following the outcome of the case closely to see if the mother takes advantage of the chance she was given.